May Morgan here. I want to give a quick addendum / clarification. This video was recorded back in March, and I am well aware that the Battle Slices stamp has gone down in price since then. Hi, I'm Morgan, and today I'm excited and just like, I'm trying not to cry from joy. But I have a Battle Slices stamp. You heard that right. A Battle Slices stamp. This is just like super surreal to me. This is super surreal to me because in case you don't know, the Battle Slices stamp is one of the most expensive items on Neopets. Jellyneo currently values it as going for like 600 million Neo points. So this is something that would never be within my price range. Like, this is something I could never afford. Even if I sold every single thing in my safety deposit box, there's no way I could have afforded this if it wasn't for the Neopets panel at Planet Comic Con. I won this. I won this in a panel. But this is so surreal because this stamp is used for a stamp album that'll get me an avatar that I'm so excited because I could never afford this on my own. No. There's no way I could have gotten this if it weren't for the panel, and I'm just super excited. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that. So I went to Planet Comic Con, and it was just okay. So my sister and I both went, but the whole reason we were there is because Neopets was there. The entire push reason that it's we decided, okay, we're actually gonna go, is because of Neopets, because Neopets was there. And I'm just I've been playing Neopets since I was 8 years old, and I think my current account is from when I was 9. So for most of my life, I've been playing Neopets. And my sister described me as hyperfixated on them, and I'm she's right. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. I'm absolutely obsessed with Neopets. It is my life. So I was just so excited to know that they were going to be at a convention in person, and I got to meet other Neopets fans. It was the coolest thing ever. Oh my gosh. I also met two comic artists from the Neopian Times, which was just so cool. And just I got to meet Neopet staff. I met so many people. It was so awesome. But there was also there was this panel on Sunday, and I was super excited for it. I got there early. I wasn't even anticipating there to be a line, but there was a line. There was a big line. And so it was so cool seeing how many other people still play the site. But at the panel there was a game called Kiss the Mortog, which it's a game on site, but we played that at the panel as well, but a modified version. But there were prizes that we could win for playing. And okay, let me minimize myself real quick so that you can see the actually let me just move this over a little bit. So there are prizes, the Battle Slices stamp, and when I saw that, my eyes were on that. I was oh my god, I know how much that is. Okay, I didn't know exactly in Neo points how much that's worth, but I'm this, I know that this is the sort of thing that would have traded for a Jadora staff and Illusion staff, possibly some of the Smuggler's Cove items. Back in the day, I'm just thinking this is the sort of thing that if I had some item that I desperately wanted, I would be able to trade for that. And they also had the golden shell, the thunder sticks, and then some Neocache things, colorful tattoo body markings, constellation wings, desert night sky. And I'm who cares about those? The Neo point stuff, that's the sort of thing that it's people who have been playing the site for however many years it's been now. It's I still can't afford those things. So I was oh my god, I recognized the Battle Slices stamp, and it was oh my god, I want this. I know it's one of the hardest items to get on the site. The thing is too, it's used for an avatar. It's needed for an avatar, and that's part of why it's so sought after. So I saw that, and I was oh my god, can I get this? So I ended up being, thank goodness, Well, I don't want to say thank Fiora because I'm Team Exandra, like not Team Fiora. I'm Team Exandra. If you know, you know. But I am just so glad I was chosen second in the game, and the person before me chose a different item. Like I didn't even pay attention to know. I was just looking like, oh, okay, so like 6 of us who were chosen to play the game like got to choose which of the items we wanted, and the battle slices stamp was still available, so I chose that. Like I chose it because I was like, oh my gosh. And I was thinking in my head, like trying to think like, would I sell this? Would I, like, what would I buy with this? But I'm just thinking like, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. This is literally a once in a lifetime opportunity. There's no way I could ever afford this on my own. I can't pass this up. If I ever want to get this avatar, like there's no way I could ever get this on my own. So I'm like, I'm just gonna have to do the stamp. And I'm missing a lot of stamps from this particular album. But I'm like, I'm just gonna I'm just like, I don't want to risk this being stolen by the Pant Devil. And here's the thing too, it's like I do think it's kind of like, I don't want a target on my back. And if I keep this in my safety deposit box or something, then it's like someone might try and hack me to try and get it. So I'm like, I'd rather just, because once stamps are in your stamp album, like they can't be taken out. I'm like, I'd rather just have this in my stamp album forever. And to kind of commemorate the awesome time I had at Planet Comic Con. And like, oh my gosh, I am so like, I'm exhausted, but like, because I've been so happy and had such a fun, amazing time. So yeah, I'm gonna put this. It's in my stamp album! Sorry, we're screaming. Okay, I think it's, let me double check which one that is. Okay, the Battle Dome page. Which ones am I missing still? I want to try and complete this. Okay, where is this? I'm missing like all the stamps from here. Okay. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, I'm probably gonna come back and complete this at like a later date, because I actually have some people I need to Neofriend, like send Neofriend requests to. But I'm just like, this is like the most exciting thing. Like I just can't believe this. Like I think that okay, let me go check something real quick. The Battle Dome page. Okay. So let me check this by price. How do I check this by, this has like too many things here. I just want to sort by price. Okay. Looking at the rest of them, I'm like, okay, I think that, okay, depending, as long as these are still, okay, I might not be able to get the Rainbow Sticky Hand stamp right away, or that Dark Battle Duck stamp, but I'm like, I think that the rest of these are within the range where it's like, if I save up and spend wisely and or liquidate stuff in my safety deposit box, I could theoretically complete the album. So yeah, I don't know, I can't believe it. Like, that's just, it's like, y'all, if you don't play Neopets, you have no idea how hard this is to obtain. This is like hundreds, probably thousands and thousands upon thousands of hours to obtain something like this, like, and from saving. So I'm just so glad. Like, also the staff members at the panel are super nice. They were super nice. Like, oh my gosh, they were just the sweetest people. Like, I feel like I probably was like, I know I was super excited there, and so I'm like, it might have been like weird to interact with someone who was just like literally like off, like I feel like I was a little bit off the walls. Like, I was just so excited. Like, to me, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, just because it's like I've never really seen anyone else who like plays Neopets in real life other than like, okay, so my cousins were the people who introduced me to the site to begin with, and then like I got most of the rest of my extended family and my immediate family to play for a while. But it's like, outside of the people who I've like tried to get to play, like, here's the thing, like, I don't think any of them like actually still play the site anymore. So it's like I don't have anyone else to talk to about Neopets. Like I don't have anyone else to like fangirl with. So it was just an amazing experience. Like I've just been obsessed with the site since I was like a wee little bitty child. And it's gotten me through like some really like awful times in my life. Like Neopets has been there for me. And like it's just, I love it. It's it's like just an amazing major part of my life. So I can't believe they're 25. Like I don't want to give out too much about like specifics about like my birthday and stuff, but it's like Neopets is around as old as I am. So it's cool to see a site from that era like still alive, and it's cool to see something from my childhood like still being existent in such a state that it's like I can still do a lot of the same things that I did when I was a child on it. Like it's so nostalgic. Like I know a lot of the site is buggy and there are things that don't work on it anymore. But it's still there. So it's just super special, and it's always gonna hold a special place in my heart. And I'm just happy. So yeah, I also wanted to talk about I'm gonna try and open this up real quick. I wanted to show you this. I don't want to like really play the whole thing because I want y'all to watch it on your own time. But someone who I was sitting near at the panel streamed the panel. So if you wanted to check out the Neopets panel from Planet Comic Con, it can be found on Chowder Says's channel. So yeah, I hope you all are having a very happy. Let me see what month it is on Neopets real quick because I totally forget. It's gonna be under like Pet Central. Okay, month of running. I hope you all have a very happy month of running.